And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Trevor Rogers. What do you got on him, Chris?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Clips the corner, and we are underway. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Mateo makes the play, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jackson Chourio.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
William Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike. Contreras matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. Brennan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Rhys Hoskins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Frelick over at second. Chourio on at first with 2 down. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
This is Willie Castro.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And starting in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Will Brennan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That one at triple digits.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one in the air. Terang. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 2nd inning. coming up from Baltimore. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Jordan Westberg now in the game as he takes over at third. Now the third baseman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
1 out, bases empty. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And he takes a strike.
Careful.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Blake Perkins will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one missing low. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. In the air, foul off first. Mountcastle makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Luis Arias. Mizorowski back to work. Fastball is outside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
3
That
balls,
one
1
missed.
strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And that one fouled off. Arise gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Colton Cowser stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And now 2-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Frelick measures 5 feet 8 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Brennan hauls it in.